I'd separate the lid. Take it off? Yep. Put it over here.
Beetles seem to like these flow frames until they sort of pack them out. You see, I mean, the fact that the beetles are up there is, I mean, that, the bees herd the beetles anyway. To find them under there is a good thing. They're moving them away, but you can see there's quite a few on the thing there.
Oh right.
People panic about one beetle. I mean, that's probably a normal. That's probably a normal amount you'd want to see.
How many of these traps should I put in?
Oh, one should do this hive, mate. Yeah, you can put as many in as you like.
Oh, that's disappointing. I keep checking the bottom board and there haven't been any down there.
Well, that's what I mean. They're herding them up the top. So they like, the beetles like the dark, and that's where the bees are herding them to. So,
sorry, I forgot.
So you know, that number of beetles wouldn't alarm me.
Yep.
That's just the normal. That's probably what flew in tonight, that last night, and they've pushed them up under the lid. You know.
And ants?
Yeah, they'll deal with ants. I've got hives out there. They've got ants living in them. You know, so they'll as long as they're not.
I've put Vaseline around the legs of this, so it'll make it a little bit harder.
Yeah, I've heard cinnamon sort of helps a little bit as well, whether it's right or not. You hear a lot of stuff. So when you take that lid off, just give them a puff or two to push them down as well. So, and often that just gets that smoke right through the hive and gives them a message that
when I take this off, I was going to set it on there and out there, so it's level. Is that all right?
These, that's right. I mean, these hives haven't got normal lids. I normally just throw the lid on the ground and stick the box on the lid. But no, that's fine.
That's a little bit of.
Did you want to pull a flow frame out and have a quick look at what they look like? Or
do they work from the middle out or not?
Yeah, well, they will pack them from the middle. So in here, out to there, I think that's why they sort of got that window in the side, so you can.
Yeah, we did have a look.
See?
Oh, I've only looked in there and there. I haven't.
Yeah.
You think it's worth disturbing that?
Do it now. Or?
Don't worry about disturbing them. That's right. So just see how they come out.
I don't know how they come out. Should I that one or this one?
When you pack the frame, see the issue here. Don't care what it is. They'll fill that up in a week, no worries at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you've got to be onto them, And I think that's why it helps to sort of pull those frames out and give you, compare what you're looking at there with what you're looking at through the window. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, because we're only seeing from here.
That's right. Yeah, and they do start from the middle and the top and work down, and so
get these arches of.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that looks good.
And a wonderful thing that we noticed on one of the videos on YouTube is the bloke collecting his honey.
Yeah.
Collected a different type of honey from this frame.
Yeah, it's funny. I've noticed that too. Yeah.
So the bees are putting different nectar into different frames.
That's right.
They don't seem to be disturbed by the fact that you've pulled that out. They're just busily doing their thing.
Yeah.
See those ones there don't seem to be aligned too well, do they?
No, they're not.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
I don't know. They were all like that a bit, I think. Perhaps I should have been more vigilant before I put them in.
Well, you've got to reset them, because they say they do move a bit. The rest of them look fine. I don't know why. I mean, you've got to get the rest. Did you put the tool in and straighten them all when you when you put them in?
He did try.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Oh look, it doesn't matter. They're gonna see that's quite crooked there,
Yeah.
and they're quite crooked there, aren't they? Those ones compared to
Yeah, so
compared to the rest
they
of them.
might not build past there, you think?
Or they
have-
might
they've
patch
stopped,
the
look.
holes.
They've stopped there. Yeah.
Mm.
We'll put the tool
They're
in.
all quite still, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're just busy.
Oh, they're eating honey. That's because you're smoking.
Oh.
They're getting a gut full of honey. Yeah. We might we'll grab the tool and later and just make sure they're all straight. So that's good.
Okay.
So will you normally lift this whole box off? It's going to be pretty light for you anyway.
Yeah. So just get this in here.
Yep. Get between the excluder and the top box, mate. Yeah. You're under. See, there's a bit of steel there. So you need to get between the plastic excluder and the box. That's the one. Yeah. So you might have to come around and crack both corners as well, just to get it to separate everything. Still going. Yep. Come up now.
Slide it.
Yeah, just slide it. I just lift it from the other thumb done there, so you should go. Yeah, a bit of nectar. Yeah. So if you grab both sides, you should go and start off. That's the way. You right?
I reckon you should put it just here so he doesn't have to turn around.
Yeah, you probably need to think about a little table or something, mate, when you work it out. But especially when that gets heavier, it's just a bit uneven where your footing and that is.
Yeah.
But there, that's fine.
Okay.
So give him another puff of smoke. Let's try and push him. That's the way. That's plenty, mate.
They're built onto the excluder.
Yeah, they will. They'll gum it up. Yeah, I mean, I tend to use steel excluders, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good quality plastic excluders. You get the real flimsy ones that are not real good, but yeah.
So take this off now?
Just gently take it off. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to snap it.
You won't snap it, but sometimes it'll come apart really quickly, and the bees will fly up. So when you pull the excluders off as well, just check underneath and make sure it's clean, not sitting on the bottom. Said, oh, the queen's up in a honey super, and they put that on the excluder, and they put it aside or put it on the honey super, and it's gone. So that's right. So you just give it a bit of shape, and I'll come off. Right. Sit on there.
Put the tools in.
It's not a super strong hive. If it was really strong, they'd be boiling up out the top, you know. And if you walked away for 5 minutes, they would. But no, it's fine. It looks good. So that's what you're looking for, is plenty of bees. You have the advantage that you can get to these meetings and you see other hives, and you can say, right, well, other hives I've seen are a lot stronger than mine. Maybe it's not good enough, but they look fine.
This looks to be too much space here.
Always keep them packed in. So see how you've got space there and space there and space there. And there's your hive trimmer. When I'm finished, and we'll do it when we're finished, I always get this here and pack them in nice and tight. That's right. It's going to be a bit hard to do too much with it now, because you just have to do it gradually, otherwise you squash these. But yeah, always have them packed in. You can have that bit of space on the side, but always have them packed in nice and tight. They've got to be all touching. Yeah. And as you pull them out, you can scrape that stuff off and pack them in a little bit. Yeah.
So this is just We just got the bees from Frank.
Yeah.
Brought it around here.
That's
and
right.
Put it here.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
haven't opened it.
So he put them in the box for you at his place.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But then, you know, they travelled
yeah.
a couple of kilometres to get here.
Yeah. So how would you approach it to get a frame out?
I don't know why it starts this side.
Yeah.
Because it's built out and too much. The space is wrong.
Yeah.
So I'd probably separate here.
Yep.
Give myself a bit of space by pushing that one over a little
That's a
bit.
good idea. Yeah.
And then separate this one from
Yeah.
the second one out.
You'll get zealots say, oh, you've got to take out the second frame. You've got to take that out first.
Okay.
My philosophy is I'll take out the one I can get out. So, you know, you can push that. Sorry, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. You're right.
I read somewhere about putting a wet tea towel over it so
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. More over that one because the bees will fly out.
that... Okay.
And even if it's just sitting there like that, just whack the crown board on it and just keeps it nice and quiet.
Yep.
When you separate the frames, don't forget that it might be easy, helpful for you. That's designed to do that, and you can do them all in one hit, and then they're all moved and they're all cracked. So it depends how you feel comfortable and where to stand, but that's the way to do them all nice and quickly, and you're not fiddling and farting every time you're doing it. So, and that's what that's designed for, to move those frames. Yeah.
I'll do this last one.
Yep. That's all right.
Okay. Now I'd probably pick one of those that looks like it's going to come out easiest and possibly that third one.
Yeah. If you get a bee sort of pop up and have a bit of bump into you, just give them a little bit of smoke to push them down again. Yep, good work.
Now, I've got to get my finger underneath that one.
What do you think about a lifter tool where it
probably
grabs?
doubles rod,
Yeah.
No, I hadn't sort of thought of that. But when you pull them up nice and straight and level, so you're not going to crush anything, particularly the queen.
Whoa.
So what are you seeing, mate?
I'm seeing they've extruded the cells out from the bottom.
Oh, they just put a bit of burr comb on the bottom. That's because we've got the vented bottom board on the bottom. Yeah. And they will build it.
Oh, that's what we should have done. We should have moved the bottom board up one slot. I heard on one of the videos.
Oh, you could just take it out actually. In here. Just take it all out. Take it right out. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm seeing, I don't know. I can see different colours.
So you're looking at
there's honey in the dark ones.
Yeah. So right? There's honey around here.
Oh yeah.
There's honey, and that's brood there. So you're looking at worker cells there.
Yep. Okay.
And that's knowing Frank's hives. It'll be all worker cells. There won't be much drone stuff in there.
Yep.
Yeah. So can you look down into the cells and see if there's any eggs or larvae in there? And you might have to move just to get into the sun.
It's that little white lump just here.
Eggs or larvae are going to be little white dots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I grab it for a little while? Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
So, I try and get the sun just to the right angle. So you can see they're drone larvae there. They're drone cells, those bigger ones on the side.
They're sort of big and gunky?
Yeah, that's right. They look more like a bullet shape than the little flat worker cells. So when you look, if you just get the light right, when you look down in, you've got to look through the bees and into the cells, and you can just see the eggs down there. And I'm pretty blind, mate, but I can see them. There's eggs eggs in cells there.
Yep,
Can you
yep,
see
yep.
them?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, those little tiny white cells. So that confirms that you've got a queen in there. Okay. It can mean other things, but in general terms, you've got a queen in there. And when they hatch after 3 days, you can just see that little glow of royal jelly in there that they pack around the larvae. So when you spin and turn them around like that,
yep.
and you can still see there that there's nice, quite nice worker cells.
What are these caps? Yep.
Yeah, they're capped. Yeah, so that's just got to the pupal stage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
egg larvae pupae. Yeah, and if you just get the sun in the right spot and then it's come out there, you can see eggs. You can see eggs in all those cells there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, people get all sort of worked up about, I can't find the queen, I can't find the queen. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as you can see eggs there.
Yeah.
And the brood looks healthy. Okay.
I wonder if this little camera would pick up eggs.
Yeah, it might. If you
Yeah, it's a lot better than
our eyes.
and better than the iPhone too. It's close focus.
So you might be able to see them there when you have a look at it later.
Yeah.
But you just got to yeah, hold the frame the right way and just get the right angle on the sun. You can clearly see eggs in there, in that big patch.
Are there little babies in these ones ready to come out? They seem to be
they're
bulgy.
They're pupae. So you,
And what's the length of?
I can never remember. You've
A
got
couple of
me there.
weeks or?
Yeah, it's about sort of about around that 21, 25 day mark.
Yeah.
This bit up here, is that honey
That's
under
honey.
there?
Yep.
Why are they hanging around there?
Oh, they're having a feed.
Oh, okay.
Could be with
Bit
smoke.
of smoke, yeah. So what you need to do on a fairly regular basis, if you want to move these off a frame, you shake them off like that.
Mhm.
Okay? And you won't hurt them or stress them or
Right.
freak them out or anything like that. They'd rather be shaken off than brushed off.
Yeah.
So that's how you get these off.
I've heard you say that before, and
Yeah.
we haven't got a brush.
That's all right. Well, you won't need one.
Mm.
So healthy brood is a nice convex capping. Okay, nothing perforated. Yeah, nothing sunken or wet looking. You can see a larvae, a pupae coming out there, a young bee hatching there. You see them just there?
They nibble their way around, don't they?
They do. They chew their way out.